Hi guys, this is Ravi and you are listening to me on the Nifty BN channel. I am sure you are having a great learning experience by watching Shreyas Bundy's extremely immersing live intraday videos. While he will continue with the series, I will try my bit to educate you with technical videos and Namit will continue with the payoff series. So stay tuned and keep coming back for updates. Also, support us with your likes, shares and comments. In this video, I will be showing you how to download the historical price data of a stock from the new NSE India website using Excel and VBA. As always, you will find the download link to the Excel sheet shown in the video in the description section below. The Excel sheet has been tested on platforms running Windows 7 and above and Excel 2016 and above. Want to meet like-minded traders and discuss option strategies, adjustments and more? Just type in Discuss Nifty in your Telegram search box and join the friendly trader community. So the tool that I am going to show you today looks like this. From the first drop-down box, you will have to select a stock from a universe of about 1350 plus stocks. And then select the from and to dates and finally click the download button. This will open your default browser and takes you to the nseindia.com homepage. And about 15 seconds later, prompts you to download a CSV file which contains the desired data. Save the file to the desired location on your computer and then open it in your favorite text editor. For example, Notepad, and examine it. Looks good? So without any further delay, let's learn how to build this tool. The first step is to get the list of all equity stocks. For this, go to the website nseindia.com. In the market data section, click on securities available for trading and then click on securities available for equity segment. This will download a file named equity_l.csv. Save this file someplace where you can find it again. Now right click on the saved file and open with Excel. For now, we are only interested in the symbol column. Select the series column and on the Excel ribbon, in the sort and filter group, click sort Z to A. And in the prompt that appears, choose expand the selection to sort the entire rows of your sheet based on the column series. Select all the equity series stocks and copy the selection. Now click the File tab on the Excel ribbon and click Blank Workbook. Create a new sheet and paste the data to it. Now create another sheet and fill column A with numbers 0 to 366. In cell B1, type in the formula today minus A1 to get the current date. Then select the cell and drag it down to copy to get dates up to 1 year ago. Now go back to sheet 1. For the next step, you will need the developer tab available in your ribbon. If it is not available, you can add it by going to File, Options, Customize ribbon and turn on the developer tab. In the developer tab, click Insert from the controls. Click on the combo box from the ActiveX controls group. Drag a combo box on the worksheet where you wish the combo box to appear. Repeat the steps 2 more times. Similarly, place a command button just below the 3 combo boxes. Right-click on the command button, select command button object and then edit to change the text on the command button to download historical data. Now place whatever text you need to the left of the buttons. To populate the combo boxes, click Design Mode, then right-click on the first combo box and select Properties. On the left side, find List Fill Range from the available properties And on the right side, mention sheet 2 A1 to A1367 and close the properties window. Check to see if everything is alright. For the next two combo boxes, right click and select properties, and on the left side, find list fill range from the available properties. And on the right side, mention sheet 3 B1 to B367 and then check to see if everything is alright. Repeat the step for the other combo box as well. Now when you select a date from the combo box, the date will be displayed as a series number in the combo box. To display it the right way, turn on the design mode and double click on the second combo box. This will open the Microsoft Visual Basic for Applications window. Type in the following code. This will format the date to the desired format. Repeat the step for the other combo box as well. Now turn off the design mode and check if the desired result is achieved. Turn on the design mode again and this time double click on the command button. Use the dim statement to declare web URL as variant and DT1 and DT2 as date variables. Now since we need to compare the dates, we will use the cdate function to convert the dates to a valid date and time expression. We will use the trim function to eliminate any undesired spaces. Then we will write conditions to show a message box prompt if any of the combo boxes are left empty or if the from date is greater than the to date. The next important line of code is to format the download link to take the values from the combo boxes. The final step is to use a custom function named specific_browser. To first open the NSE India homepage, wait for 15 seconds. We will use the application.wait method to pause the macro for 15 seconds and then open the download link to the desired data. Now choose Insert and then choose Module to insert a VBA module into the project. Copy and paste the code given in the description section below to the module. What this module does is, it launches your default browser and opens the NSE India homepage and the download link to the desired data in it. I have accommodated for almost all the available browsers, but in case you do not find your browser in it, and or if the location to the browser is different on your system, please update the same in the code. Now to test the code, let's select a random stock, a from date, and a to date, and click on the download historical data button. If everything works as planned, you should be able to download the desired data to your system. To check whether the prompts are working, select a from date greater than the to date. Finally, to save the file as macro enabled, just go to File and click on Save As. Choose a desired file name. Here I used DLHD as the file name. And change the Save As type to Excel Macro Enabled Workbook. As always, you will find the download link to the Excel sheet shown in the video in the description section below. The Excel sheet has been tested on platforms running Windows 7 and above and Excel 2016 and above. Thank you for watching. Please post any questions you have in the comment section. Also, do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. To find us on Twitter, Telegram and Facebook, use the username NiftyBN. Also, we post some of our trades to the community tab, so do not forget to check that from time to time.